Hello everyone, my name is Khalior. I bring to you every week the latest news related to Bloodhunt and everything around it, and I help explain the news in a way to better understand what's going on. For posterity, archival, and recording purposes, it is currently Saturday, September 16th, 2023. It is currently 11:18 a.m. Eastern Time. It has been 507 days since the release of Bloodhunt. Currently activated in the game is the Primus Pass, and the current patch is the community update. We are recording this live on Twitch every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're live, feel free to ask me questions in chat. I'll be happy to answer anything that is relevant to what I'm gonna be talking about. If you got anything that's unrelated, please ask me when we're done with the show. We're still streaming after I'm done with the news part of the recording. And as a reminder and a disclosure, I am not a game dev. I'm not bound by an MDA. An NDA, not an MDA, that's different. I'll do the best to explain the news with some reasonable assumptions, and I do not work for Sharkmob. Yes, always someone every week that asks me to do something or to intervene with the other devs, and I'm just like, I'm not a dev, not a dev. That being said, today we're just gonna go straight in. We're going to start immediately with some Twitch drops. So the Twitch drops of the week, they are the Duskborn Make-up, which is a returning item, and the Anti-zen Nosferatu male-only outfit. This is a new outfit, completely new, never seen before. So these are the two drops for the week. You have to watch for 90 minutes of view time on any streamer that is a part of the list of top 100 streamers. How can you tell? Well, I don't know if the list has been published, but I'm pretty sure you can find a tweet somewhere about it. But you will. Oh God. Not a sneeze. Okay. You just have to go in the Bloodhunt category and see the people that have drops at the beginning of their stream title to know if they actually have drops. Also, you just go inside their streams, and immediately in chat you should see the little pop-up that says that you are going to get some drops when you're watching their stream. So it's 90 minutes of view time. And as for the rest of the Twitch drops for September, well, what are the other drops? So Duskborn and Anti-zen are the ones that we are having this week, and next week it is going to be the the Exile female Bruja only outfit and the returning Rose Tears makeup. That is what's going to be happening next week. If you want to be a part of the top 100 streamers of October, I imagine it's going to be still going that way, the way that has still been going with September. Oh, the only thing that you have to do as a streamer of Bloodhunt is stream Bloodhunt. Eventually, you find yourself in the top 100 streamers of the month. The list is determined the last Thursday of the month. So if you want a little bit more details on how that's being determined, join the Bloodhunt Discord and join the inner circle. And we're going to be able to give you details about that, or just send me a DM and I'll take the time to explain to you how it works. Community voting. The vote results of the week that we're currently right now living with. I'm very, very happy to report that as I've wished and as I've requested, the rooftop restaurant has been live in game. I've been absolutely loving it in TDM because it was this is officially the second week ever that we've seen the rooftop restaurant in TDM, so very happy to see it. Divine Disco and Skybar is just like, hey, what's up, OGs? We've played you a whole bunch of time. So yeah, at 37% of the vote, yeah, people seem to be not too super, seem to be pretty split amongst the choices that we had. Legendary weapons, again, like I said, but not as I predicted. I predicted over 60% of the votes, but we went down to 46. Assault rifle, LMG, pump shotgun, marksman rifle, absolutely to no surprise. Hello, Nuba. And the artifacts, as I expected, and to the great surprise of some people, at 48% of the votes, we got the Noddest Volume and the Hand of Glory. So, as I predicted, very probably the Boots vote was not only split, but the hand votes probably came back in force, and I don't know exactly because it's hard to tell, but probably there's now some people that might be converted to the Noddest Volume over the other options that we had during that week. So yeah, incredible percentage of votes has been put in there. Yeah, it's probably, and like I said, we had 2 Boots votes, so probably the vote for the Boots that we had last week was probably split in half. If we had decided everyone like the whole week in advance, probably to decide which Boots vote was probably going to be the one that people might have chosen, then maybe we could have had like a little bit of competition against Hand of Glory, but obviously at 48% of the vote, I don't know if it would have done like any kind of impact. I don't understand why anyone would choose the Hand over the Boots. There's a lot of there are several reasons why people would choose that, but again, we've seen that from week to week, it depends exactly who plays and who bothers to vote. Sometimes some people completely forget to vote, some people don't bother to vote. It's not every player that takes part into the voting system, so I don't know exactly. I don't think that we can know exactly what is the real reason why the number is that one, because the numbers have been changing from week to week. It's always been interesting. And as for the choices that we have this week, so and while I'm saying this, keep in mind the votes that are going to be up, like as of right now, as of recording, the votes are going to end tomorrow evening. These, whatever you're going to be voting here in terms of artifacts and legendary weapons, will have an impact, will be there for the FUNament that's going to be happening next Saturday. So choose wisely what you want to see during the FUNament. So we've got a very interesting mix that we've got here: Noddest Volume and Eye of Thorns, Rorschram and Boots, Hand of Glory and Boots. As I believe Kate said in a Discord earlier today, probably what is going to be the most popular vote is probably going to be Hand and Boots. But I don't know. But I'm not exactly sure. Now we've actually have from week to week. Now that we've got the Eye of Thorns and we've got Rourke's Ram thrown in the middle of this, we actually have some combos that we've never seen before, or some combos that have never been voted one against the other from week to week. So we can't really figure out exactly what people are probably going to vote. However, strong propensity to vote for Hand, strong propensity to vote for Boots. I know that some people that vote Boots don't necessarily like the Ram. They don't find it like specifically useful. So very likely option 3 is going to be the most popular vote that we're going to have in there. So for FUNament, I don't know if it's going to serve necessarily the purpose of the FUNament to work with the Hand of Glory. Especially not for, let's remember that FUNament, you have different people that will be playing for different reasons. The people that will want to do the kill race part of the FUNament probably are not going to be wanting to vote for the Hand of Glory. However, some people that will just be playing for fun, that will just be playing Bloodhunt for 2 hours, they might just like to hang out with the Hand of Glory in game. Who knows? There are many reasons. So we're gonna see how that's gonna happen. We very much love a non-hand week. Well, we've had 2 in a row, 2 weeks in a row of non-hands, like not too long ago. So it did happen, but I don't think that a lot of people like shouted it out that it was happening. I know that some people heard it and came back for those weeks, and now they've gone away since the hand is back in the game this week. So I don't know. It's the power of the vote. You need to figure it out. So for TDM maps, yeah, okay, we've got Harbor Railway Station, Abandoned Mall, Skybar Disco, and Old Town Square, and also Graveyard, Slaughterhouse, and Library. Personally, it's been 2 weeks of having Skybar and Divine Disco in the rotation. I think that option 2, like if you had to choose, if you're a person that doesn't necessarily know which one to choose in terms of combo, I would personally recommend not choosing option 2. That's just me. And probably go for like either option 1 or option 3. I don't really mind. However, one thing that is going to be important, at least to me, and you might want to keep in mind, I'm going to remind you, during October, whenever we've got the graveyard option, that is the one I'm gonna be favoring, because spooky season and everything, it's fun to run around in the graveyard. Just keep that in mind. That's because that is the kind of thing that I'm thinking about. But for right now, if you don't want to do graveyard, that's fine. All the other ones are also like very legit, very good. We've got like, you know, we've got an OG in the Abandoned Mall and the Slaughterhouse, and we've got some new-ish ones in Graveyard, Library, Railway Station. Oh yeah, or Harbor, you can consider it an OG as well. No, it is an OG as well. Anyways. And in terms of legendary weapons, so what we've got here, I don't know. Maybe this week there is going to be a change that is going to be happening. But again, like I said, there's people that are going to be a part of the FUNament may choose strategically. We've got some very popular weapons that are inside all of the 3 options, such as the assault rifle, the LMG, and the Tommy gun. Usually these are the most 3 popular kind of, you know, spray and pray kind of weapons. The other ones, other specific ones, it seem to be like very spread out, seems to be very good. I can see still option 3 being something that is also as viable as the other ones. I know that some people see pistol and go, hold on, not necessarily. But we do have sniper rifle and gold revo with the Tommy gun. It's also a valid option, people. So I don't know. It's pretty much like I don't know who's going to be the winner in all of this. Personally, I'm getting a little bit tired of having assault rifle every week as a weapon that terrorizes the streets of Prague. I like the times where we didn't have assault rifle for a while. So, you know, and we got like a little bit more variety in all the different types of weapons. But who knows, you know, we don't know exactly what's going to be happening. But whatever is the case, make sure you lock in your votes. You don't just go like, because sometimes some people forget, like we're just like looking at the options and then go like, I'm going to think about it, but you don't lock in your votes. So if you can right now, if you're just listening to me doing my thing, you got a second screen, log into Bloodhunt and make sure that your votes are locked in. It's going to be very important, like I said, for the FUNament. For some people to like kind of, you know exactly what their strategy is going to be, and also to practice this week in order to get to the FUNament. Speaking of which, FAR has announced the cosmetic prize pool that we've got right now is going to be a part of the prizes for the FUNament. So the Fluorophore, I don't know exactly how people are going to say that. I'm saying it in French. Fluorophore, full body pink tattoo, neon tattoo. I've yet to see in person in game. Seems to be like pretty wild. The Lupin full body outfit that we had in early access, and the Fiercely Loyal outfit, which was part of a quest line that is no longer available in game. It was a quest reward for that quest line. I believe the quest line was called Casus Belli. The next reward after that would have been like the mask that we got as a free drop for the month of June. So yes, these are going to be the three new kind of drops that you're going to see in the FUNament as the kind of rewards that you can get. Where's my list? Yes, so FUNament, I know that it's been showing up in the in my stream very frequently to remind everyone to sign up, but I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna remind you, yes, to go sign up, or at least mark it on your calendar. It's next Saturday. You have here a link to sign up, and you've got here a link for the FAQ. As far as signing up, I know I've had some people that asked me in DMs this week, how exactly are we supposed to sign up for this? It's very easy. Like, you've got some instructions here, but basically all you have to do, you've got all the information here. All you need to do is scroll down, enter your email, enter your Discord, enter your in-game name. I know my names are super original. Your stream, it's very important. If you are going to stream your part in the FUNament at that time, and you want your stream to have a chance of being featured on the Bloodhunt channel, it's very important that you link your stream there, so we can go check up on you and see how you're doing and all that. Your Tracker GG profile link, now your profile link is the one that should end with overview, not necessarily like anything else. And then here you come to the line where it says fill below when tournament is over, so you don't fill in the rest of the part. Like, the whole part before is just your information to sign up for the FUNament. And then you go at the end and you click submit, and then it's gonna tell you like, okay, you've sent your email. You go inside your inbox, you're gonna get an email that says welcome to the Bloodhunt FUNament, and it's gonna tell you, here's like, thank you for filling out. Here is a button that says edit response. You keep that email, you save that email on the side, because the moment that you're going to click on edit, it's going to bring you back to this form that you've already filled out. And when it's going to be the time for the tournament, then you are going to fill in with the rest of the information after you've done your matches for those 2 hours. And you're going to be able to fill in what's your placement, how many kills you got, how many assists you got, and you're going to submit your 3 best matches that way. And please follow the instructions. Like here it says numbers only. Well, you're going to write a number, a numerical number. That is what you're going to enter in there. Or don't write it with letters, because then it's going to mess up Far's sheet at the end. When she's going to be doing like all the point calculations for everything, is all going to be messed up. So the prize pool, which now has been updated a little bit. Remember, there are 3 types of prize pools. You've got kill race, you've got closest to average, and you've got random winner. So kill race, these are for the people that are going to be just doing like, the best of the best, like scoring with trying to score with points. Who can be the best person that kills the most amount of people according to according to the point calculation over here. The best of the best. There's going to be the people that are going to be trying to get as many kills as possible and like to get their 3 best matches in. That's going to be for them, and they are also going to be the people that are going to be focused on when this stream on the Bloodhunt channel is going to happen, okay? However, the second part is the real reason why we have this event, and we call it a FUNament. It's because it's just for those 2 hours, everyone that can play Bloodhunt should be playing Bloodhunt. It's everyone for those 2 hours. You play as much as you can, as much as you want. You don't need to perform. You don't need to be the best. You can submit games with 0 kills, 0 assists, 0 damage. It doesn't matter. What's going to be happening at the end is there's going to be all the scores of everyone that entered the tournament, the FUNament. All the scores are going to be tallied, added together, and divided by the number of participants. And the people on the score sheet who are going to find themselves to be in the average part, there's going to be 5 winners in the middle of they're going to be there in the closest to average, and they are going to win some tokens and a cosmetic, or just a cosmetic. And the cosmetic, it's basically every time that it says here cosmetic on the sheet here, it means basically you choose which one you want, because we know that some people have already played like during early access, and on their account the Lupin outfit, they already have it. So it's going to be up to you to, when Far is going to contact you, to let her know which one of those cosmetics you want. And yeah, and then at the end, from all the people that participated who didn't win any of this, there's going to be someone taken at random, and they also will have a choice of winning something. I assume also that during the stream, if you're going to be watching live on stream and you're not going to be one that participates, there's probably going to be a live giveaway that's going to be done on stream. However, there's really no reason for you. I don't think, of all the people that are here, there's really no reason why you wouldn't be participating in this. On top of, you're gonna have the option to win tokens. Remember that, well, I'm gonna be talking about that in a moment, but real life purchases of tokens are going to be disabled this month. The only way that you're going to get tokens is through an in-game activity, which we don't know yet. So getting tokens through FUNaments, that's a smart choice, especially if you don't have to perform really well at the game. You just need to play for 2 hours and submit 3 matches, and you can win 3,000 tokens. You thinking about it? It's smart. It's pretty smart to participate in this. Pretty smart. Okay. Gonna stop talking about it. So if my introduction to the sign up process isn't clear enough, here we go. There is a little video that Far put together where she goes into the same detail as me about exactly how the sign up process goes. So if ever you need some help step by step, you need a video, there you go. Far just put together a little video this morning, especially to make sure that everyone has it. I think she's going to be posting it probably on social media. There you go. Why am I getting notifications? It's okay. Some people. Yeah. Yes, and Speaking of tournaments, I see that the feedback option is still there. So I'm still gonna be like last week. I'm gonna tell you if ever you still have some feedback to give about the competitive trios tournament that happened, that was sponsored by the SBS. There is the tweet, there is the form. You can go fill in the form. The form's still open. So if ever you want to rate the stream, rate the tournament, if you have some ideas, if you have any kind of feedback to give, like I said, the forum is still open. If you want to see the stats here that happen and give feedback, it's still available right now. So go ahead if you haven't done it. It's going to give them information. If maybe someone wants to organize another competitive event soon in the future, it's kind of good feedback to have or be able to pass on inside the community whenever someone's going to be organizing another one. So like I said a moment ago, as a kind of reminder to everyone, back in the article that was posted about the future of Bloodhunt back in May, Someone pointed out to me that there was an actual date and I completely forgot about it. So let me read again. Here it says we are also looking at turning off real currency purchasing on September 26th. Before this happens, we will implement a way to earn in-game tokens more easily so players can continue to play and unlock cosmetics beyond this date. That is all that we know about this. Literally nothing else has been said beyond this little 2-sentence paragraph. What is that going to mean? Like, before this happens, we'll implement, so before September 26th, so are we expecting something to come in the game soon, this week? Or is it going to be maybe like this was talking a little bit too much ahead and it's actually going to be at the same time on September 26th? I don't know, we haven't heard any of the devs talk about this or mention this. Like I said in the past, when we played in early access, in the challenges section, you know, the daily challenges section, we used to have, for a certain while, we had a daily challenge that would award us some tokens, a certain amount of tokens, back in early access. So if we were to speculate on maybe what that activity is going to be, I would imagine it would be that, because that's something that we've already seen before. But that was an early access, so if there was an option that was added since then and just has never been turned on for us to see, that's also possible. We have like, there are some screenshots that exist. Like, I have a screenshot of, you know, what it looked like back in the time, but I don't want to show it because I don't want to give misleading impressions to people about the number of tokens that you're going to get from the activity, because it's a whole economy, a whole different economy that's going to be happening now. So the number of tokens is going to be determined by the community managers of how much they want to have in circulation right now. And they're thinking like of also like some people that went through FUNament, some people that might win tokens through other activities on top of that. So they have to balance that. So that's why I don't want to show a screenshot of it, because I don't want people to see the number of tokens that we got back then and go like, oh, this is what it's going to be. So people come to their own conclusions of how much, you know, how much effort we're going to do in order to get an outfit and do the whole math of all that. I don't know. Like, I'm leaving that up to the community managers to let us know if the amount of tokens can be, I don't know, maybe changed by them, if there's a reaction from the community going like, well, that's going to take too long. If I want to get an outfit, I'm going to have to play like for I don't know how many months or something like that, if I play every day or whatever. I don't want to get into that whole thing, because at that point it's pure speculation and I don't want to fuel that speculation for anyone. So we're waiting for the devs to let us know exactly what that's going to be. So still, that date of September 26th leads me to think that probably, very likely, the next update is going to be on September 26th, which means it's going to be a Tuesday. What can we expect? I would guess in that update that probably, like right now, what we're missing, according to my count, we're missing one TDM map and one artifact. We just got a new artifact recently, so I don't think the artifact is going to be the one to be added. However, there might be a TDM map, probably, I'm thinking, that's going to be added. Hold on, need a sip. I'm thinking also, like, as usual, there's the update. There's a store update that happens at that time. Since that's going to be the update for the store for October, I would expect that maybe we're gonna see some Halloween outfits and things maybe showing up in the store just for the month of October. That would be great. That would make sense to me. No, we are not missing one character. I know you're thinking, like, a lot of people thought that it means that, you know, because we've got two of each clan, that we have in our roster of archetypes, that it would certainly mean that we probably would have logically another Tremere. However, we don't have any development that's happening. I think they pretty much stated that there is not going to be another archetype. What we've got is it. And they wouldn't release it. It's not something that they would release in an update. The current update that we have, like everything that is being released over time that we got since we got the community update, is what we have. So they wouldn't hide an archetype that would need a lot of balancing and a lot of working on and a lot of patching. They would probably not do anything of that. So maybe some Halloween items. I'm not promising anything, but it's just like, it would certainly make sense that we got that. So September 26th or 25th, I don't know. We're waiting for an answer if that is actually going to be like confirmed, because that was many months ago. I don't know if they're going to change anything. For community stuff, the community fan art contest, I'm a dum-dum. I said last week that, hey, we don't know who's going to be the winners and all of that. Well, actually, there were winners. It's just that I wasn't looking at the right place in the Bloodhunt. In the Bloodhunt Discord. So let me just scroll there. And I don't know why there are spoiler tags. But there you are here. Let me just make sure I've got everything showing up here or whatever. Like, what is that going to look like? I can't get it into closer, but Superman Go said these are the winner entries for the fan art contest, and that went up until the 1st of September. Each participant has been informed and handed a code for Techno Demon Mask or Fuchsia Finish Makeup, and these are represented not in any specific order. So we've got this art, fantastic, beautiful art. And unfortunately, I do not know how to pronounce this name. It is Russian. We've got Ventru here. We got some. We got our three kind of characters that we've got here. Different style. This is unfortunate because I'm streamer. So this is Chewy Vuitton. I don't know exactly what to make of this. And here, Nevi, he calls it Hand of Glory Enjoyer. Yep. You don't need to necessarily be like super artsy to be a part of an art competition, but there you go. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can see it. There's a little silhouette here. So so these were the winners of the of the art contest that was organized. So congratulations to the winners. We have Chewy Vuitton. Speaking of Chewy Vuitton, we've got their community event to win Techno Demon masks. This ended yesterday, so probably the winners, I haven't seen any trace of or announcement of any winners. But I expect they will be announced this week, and that means that there's going to be a whole bunch of Techno Demon masks that are going to be given out to some people in the community. Now, that's a lot of community events that are just closing down or ending and all of this. But that also means it's time for new events to start. Oh, God. Hope that the mic isn't picking up on all the burping I'm doing. Ugh. A new event! This one called Fashion Victims. Oh wait, it looks in like an art style that you kind of probably know. I wonder who's organizing it. Wink wink, nudge nudge. So Yes, fashion victims. Dress to impress with fashion victims. Submit your best undead fit from Bloodhunt. 6 people will be chosen and then voted on by the community next week, and then 1 winner will be crowned. And for this time, the event is called Summer Killer. The deadline has been moved a little bit. It's going to be at the end of Monday. It's going to be Monday evening is going to be the deadline, so you can submit your fit. It's basically the long-awaited, since I think over a year, some people have been asking, like, why don't we do a fashion contest? And then no one that picks up the idea actually goes for it. I decided to go for it, and I managed to rope along Celine, which some people know as Angry Vampiress, also known as Bloodhunt Fashion, and also Makrai. I got them all like roped in to help me with, you know, the selection of people. It's basically you go in here, there's a little form, you have to all you got to do is you take a screenshot of your character inside of Bloodhunt, whatever pose you want, but we're gonna be looking at the fit. We're gonna be selecting 6 people, and then the vote that is going to be happening next week. I hope if anyone has ever played World of Warcraft and have played through the event called the Trial of Style. What it's gonna be kind of like that. It's gonna be very, very much inspired like that in terms of the voting. So it's gonna be a comparative vote between outfits to see like which ones do you think between this one and this one is the best fitted according to the term. And it's so it's going to be comparing all the 6 people together, and at the end of that there's going to be like a winner of all of this, so it's going to be fair for everyone. Keep in mind that we are also asking you, when you upload your the picture of your character, the way that it's dressed for Summer Killer, yes, you're gonna have your Discord name, because we're gonna be contacting you through Discord, but also the name of the outfit. So you're gonna name your outfit, because when it's gonna be put up for vote, the vote is going to be anonymous. So there's no like preferential treatment. There's also not going to be, you know, like a popularity contest between people. And also some people want to remain a little bit anonymous. They don't want to see their name out there so much. Well, you're going to have the name of your fit, whatever you want to call it. And already the people that I've already like sent in some outfits that have been like very creative with the names already. But yeah, get in, join in. It's just fun. People have been asking for this, so and we've got like a ton of other themes that we've got in store are going to be appropriate for the next times that we're going to do this. It's not going to be like, you know, in your face as much as, let's say, like my Kindred Challengers were, where you constantly had one every week. There's going to be a little break in between different submissions, different themes, and all of that, but it's gonna be like paced correctly. But we've got some for months. So this, and specifically for this first one, we organized it before the new prizes were going to be available. So what we have here is a Techno Demon, a Fuchsia Finish, and a Bend the Knee. The codes for all of these that are still going to be available. So remember, right now, according to the news last week, the Techno Demon and the Fuchsia Finish are going to be starting to not be promoted as much in events and tournaments and stuff. It's going to be all the new stuff. So these are now going to be considered rarities. So if ever you don't have your hand on those, because I know some people panic, like, wait a second, there's no Techno Demons available? Like, how can I get the codes? Well, there you go. There's an event where you can still have it. So if you want a chance at it, go ahead, submit your fit. There's the link. There's the link is there. There's the form is there. And Voided PGL, I'm going to be addressing your concerns after I'm done with the news. Don't worry, I'll have tons to tell you. We got a little bit of something that I didn't put on my screen, but I'm gonna put it on my screen right now. Why didn't I? Completely forgot about it, I guess. We got another bit of lore this week again from Bloodhunt, as they're continuing to fill us in on the big questions that we had about the story that they never got to give us an answer for, but they already had the answers for. So there you go. This one specifically is about the big secret about Omnis. We learned through reading through the story that the Prince of Prague, before his demise, or was it a demise, he was holding a secret over Omnis to make him do, to follow the rule of the Prince of Prague, like he had something. And here Martin is revealing exactly what is the secret about that. And if you have other questions about that, you can always go in the Discord to go in the Bloodhunt lore section and ask them exactly, like, can I have more details on what exactly that means? Because it might not be everyone that knows exactly what that means, the answer that he gives there. But yes, it's not something that I feel myself like super, how can I say, like, I can't do the lore justice for myself, so I'm gonna let the lore experts like explain that for you. But I do understand that it's kind of, it's very important what he's been doing there. Another thing that I've discovered this week, as it happens once in a while, it's been a while since we've seen this, but there's been some new posts on Artstation. If ever there's some people that want to see the concept of of some outfits before they were put inside the game. As I've explained before, there are some people that work on things, that work on concept art, that put things in 3D, and then after that, the devs put those things in the game. Now, they don't look exactly one for one exactly the way that they've been concepted to be. I don't know if that's a proper term or whatever. But we can see a little bit more of what it was originally designed to be and then was translated or put as closely as possible inside the game. So we've got cool concept art about the Constrictor outfit that we have as a level one reward for the Primus Pass that we've got right now. So all of these the current outfits that I'm showing you are made from people that worked at AMC Studio for Shark Mob. So as you can see, like they've got they've got a little bit more details and a little bit more intent of what was what they actually were scheduled to or wanted to do with the outfit. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything, like every bit of detail here, has managed to make it in. And here's the grayscale outfit there. If ever you want to check it out, I'm putting all the links there. The next one, because I got a few of those, the Nefarious outfit. Now we see a black version of this. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click there. What we see is a black outfit. Now, in game, you've got some parts of it that are yellow, reminiscent of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, we've got just a little bit of like other level of detail that is being added in there. Always very interesting. At least for me, it's very interesting to see the level of detail that they put in, and also how it managed to get translated inside the game, because a lot of those details get added in the game, but it's not necessarily, you don't necessarily see all of them. And so also you might see some things that maybe didn't, like some details that didn't make it inside the game. So I always find those very interesting to see. There's the frontman outfit, which some people have been calling the F-boy outfit. That's up to you to figure out what that means. So again, this is it feels like it is a black version because the pants that we have in the game are very red and very, I don't know, to me they look very leathery, but maybe it's because of the lighting that we have in there. So yeah, here's what we got. Just do a little 360 no scope. And here is the grayscale version of the outfit. Very nice ripped pants that way. And now another one, but this one's not from AMC. This one is from Jacob Kroon. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Junior character artist at Shark Mob. He says here, some fun assets created last year when I worked on Bloodhunt. I was responsible for the high poly, low poly texturing and in-engine implementation with cloth simulation. I also helped. There's a few words that are missing from programming, creating the system to make this kind of headwear customization work in game. And this is showcasing everything in 2K texture resolution. So we've got a whole bunch of different headgears. You all know, like a lot of you know of all of these headgears. They are the Needlework, Overload, Necromancer, and Sorcerer headgears that we have inside the game. So you can see like a little bit closer, a little bit, more details on the texture. And sometimes we've got like even some little details that maybe, like I said, didn't make it inside the game. Such as, and I don't think that you can properly see it unless I move it around. There you go. These textures in that last picture are not inside the game. So here we've got, like, this is the version of the red one. The red one is the one that we have in the game, like incredible red. But this is more of a beige texture in there. Also here, I don't think that we have this version with all the little gold detail, and especially this mask where you can see the paint is flaking off of it, and the mask underneath is very gray with some splashes of red there. So probably, I don't know, maybe there was a red paint underneath or over it, or I don't know exactly. But this is very creepy with the flaking. And yeah, I guess that these never made it inside the game, which is the kind of stuff that I always like. I always like to see. Another thing that has been, again, that I forgot to show here, but I'm not necessarily going to be showcasing it here. There is a video. Well, actually, why don't I just take the link? It's gonna be playing automatically, but there's nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Yep. Stop it. There you go. So if you don't recognize already this YouTube account and the person that is showing you there, this is the World of Darkness YouTube channel. Where they also do World of Darkness news pretty much every week. They've been announcing now a tradition, because it's been at least 3 years, I believe, that they've been doing this. The month of darkness that is happening in October. So basically every day in October, in kind of an advent calendar type of way, every day of October, they will have something to release, something to announce, or something to give in the community of World of Darkness. Now, World of Darkness, keep in mind, it doesn't encompass only Vampire the Masquerade. There's also Werewolf the Apocalypse. There's also Wraith the Afterlife. I don't know if they said anything about Mage or anything like that, but they have multiple franchises, but every day they do something. So like last week, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, hey, here's a PDF form of this character's sheet that everyone knows in Vampire the Masquerade. So here's a stat sheet, or here's some things, here's some PDFs, here's some new artwork, here's some announcements that we're gonna make. So every day they've got a little something, and that lasts for 31 days. I do not think, however, they will be announcing anything regarding Bloodhunt. But, if you're a fan of Vampire the Masquerade, it's good to keep your eyes on that. On at least, if not their Discord, but certainly their Twitter. The Outstar, that's Outstar, by the way, that person that's right there, has been very coy, has not, for one time, like this year, has not previewed or announced anything already in advance about what is going to be, what kind of announcement that we're gonna get. But it's usually like a little thing every day, and every year so far there's always been like some big announcements for all of their IPs that have been happening throughout that month. And some things that, according to what she's been saying there, usually there's some people from different franchises or different projects that want to announce something, or they say like, hey, we've got something, maybe you can fit it in October. It's just like, well, we've got this program that we're going to do. So yeah, that's going to be a part of the month of October. I don't know exactly what anything's going to be, but keeping an ear and an eye on this would be good. But I can't promise anything. Yep. And in terms of news things, that's all I've got right now. Like I said, like after, like, hold on, I'm not done with the news, but after, like, everyone still keep in here, like after I'm done with the recording, I'm gonna be answering a lot of the questions I've seen go by. I gotta answer that to you. I'm expecting this week, especially with the change to the currency and the addition of whatever activity is going to be happening, the activity for us to get some tokens, I'm expecting we're probably going to be getting a Bloodhunt community newsletter number 3 that's going to be happening this week, anytime soon. Because it would be the following week that we're gonna have the change. So usually if there's something big like that, they're gonna let us know in advance. They're gonna let us know what's the situation. Are we gonna get a TDM map? Are we gonna get a new artifact? Even though I think getting a new artifact is a little bit too in a hurry. I would expect it for maybe like the end of October instead. Yep. FUNament is on Saturday. I'm expecting also that during the FUNament, there might be some announcements that might be made. Who knows? There might be. But announcements from the community rather than announcements from the Bloodhunt community management. Like I said, if you are able to play during those hours, you really have no reason not to sign up. We've got new rewards. You've got some old rewards that a lot of people have been asking for. Like the Lupin outfit has been like one of the major ones that's been asked by the community. So hey, if you're able to sign up, if you're able to play during those 2 hours, like I said, don't necessarily need to be a part of the kill race portion. You can just be the part of the people that participate and you have a chance of getting prizes. And if you're not going to participate, make sure you join us on the Bloodhunt channel stream on that day. You're gonna see if I'm doing a good performance or not, because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be hosting. So yeah, next week I'm hoping to see you all, everyone, at least if not online. It's gonna be like inside the Bloodhunt stream Twitch channel, so we're gonna be all part, all of the community is gonna be happening there. And like I said, there might be it hasn't been confirmed to me, but there might be some, as there's been like in the other times, for the people that have been only viewers and not participants, there might be some giveaways that are going to be happening there on the stream. So I hope also that next week I will have some more things to announce in the news, but that brings me also to what's going to be happening with the news recap that you're going to do next Saturday. Is that still going to be happening? Because you're going to have the news recap and then immediately kind of after you're going to have the tournament. So the answer is I'm not sure. I might, depending on how much preparation I need to do, I might have to reschedule the news for Sunday instead. There's a few things that I'd like to prepare for the FUNament. I can't guarantee I'm going to get them in time, so I might skip the news in order to like take the time to do that. Just move it the next day. Anyways, follow my social media, everyone. to know exactly what's going to be happening, I post all there. I post in the Discord. Now I have something that posts automatically in the Discord for my Twitter. Now it's been fixed. And also, another thing, remember my PSA. If ever you got some ideas or some events that you want to prepare, or that you'd like other people to prepare, or like something, I'd like an activity to be done in October, feel free to send me your ideas, DM me, spam me some stuff. I would be like, we're getting to like close to the end of September. Like we're halfway through September. I'm already trying to organize some kind of schedule for October. I don't know how many projects I'm going to be able to have made myself. I would love if other people were trying to make some other things happen. I'm trying to get some people to organize some events for for October, because it's going to be like I want to remind everyone, this is likely our very last chance to make some noise about Bloodhunt. It's going to be during October, and we need to prepare. We can't do everything at the last second. So if you're planning on doing something special, if you want someone to do something special, you got an idea in mind of what you want to happen, you let me know, and I see if I can get, either I'm gonna help you, or there's some other people that I know that can help you to get things organized. But let's get everything done and settled before the end of the month, so I can give you like a little, wouldn't it be fun at the end of September? I could like say like, here's a calendar for October. Here's all the cool, fun stuff that's going to be happening. I've already got like something already scheduled, planned for this. Okay. So as a reminder, like all of this, the game right now, like apart from the little updates that the community managers can do with the game, the big parts, the events, the things that keep the community together is entirely in the hands of the community. So it is community-driven game now. If you're not just playing the game to complete the mastery of the battle pass and all of that, the rest of the stuff is like definitely in our hands. So if you want to help out the community, help out the community. If you want to be part of the community, step up, raise your hand. We need more people to join in and make some noise about Bloodhunt. But apart from that, that's going to be it for us here for the news recap. People that are on Twitch, please stick around. I'm going to be doing the giveaway for the Purple Pain combo for PC players, and I'm going to be talking about other topics. Like I'm going to scroll all the chat, like there's a bunch of questions that people asked. I'm going to be answering at that time. So for all the people that are currently watching the recording on YouTube, thank you very much. Be kind to each other and to yourself. And thank you for watching. I will see you next week at the FUNament.